Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing? Good evening, Casey, Shatika, Dawn, Tofu. Good evening. I'm wanting to say good morning, and I'm sorry. I am glad to be here. I'm glad to be back. My husband and I went away for a few days. Thank you. Good morning. Is that Samantha? Yes, Samantha. How are you, Samantha? It's so good to see you again. Working on your Granny Squares blanket for Boggy Creek 2027-2028. Awesome. I am working on a cardigan with royal blue. This is the back. I'm not quite done with the length of it yet. 10, 20, 30, 40. And then 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Awesome. Pretty blue. Yes, blue is my favorite color. I have blue eyes, so blue makes my eyes pop. So that's what I'm hoping for. What was for dinner tonight? Nothing, Samantha. I did not eat dinner. And I know that's not good for me. But I'm drinking my water. I know it's not morning. Ooh, taco salad sounds yummy, Dawn. Wonderful. What did you have for dinner, Samantha? Enchiladas, yum. Cheese enchiladas or chicken enchiladas or beef enchiladas? What kind, Samantha? Do you put sauce on them, like green enchilada sauce, red enchilada sauce, or cheese, a cheesy sauce? Oh, you're not sure what kind? There's also bean enchiladas. Sounds wonderful, Samantha. Yum. You don't know. Okay. Well, I am gonna go shopping tomorrow. We got back late last night. And we saw family down there also. What time do you go to bed? Sometimes as early as 7:30. But it won't be that early tonight because I stay in bed later than I normally do because we got home late last night, like around midnight. But normally I'm in bed by 9, definitely. And it is 6:30, almost 6:40. So I'm making half double crochets for the back side of this cardigan. Is it dark where you are? Yes, it is dark. And as soon as it gets dark, I'm usually ready for bed. But since I went to bed or I got up later than normal, I can stay up a little longer. All right. Hey, Sue, how are you? I sure have missed you. Well, I've missed you all too. I'm so glad you're all here. I'm working on making half double crochets for the back side of this cardigan, the back panel. And it's all looking like this, and I'm on row 49, I think. I need to make like 56 rows, and then I get to start a front panel. So glad you're all here and you're welcoming one another in. I've got a praise report. I talked to my daughter today. You should make blanket for Boggy Creek. I don't think so, Samantha. Thank you for suggesting it. But I'm not into doing things that everybody else is doing, I guess. My daughter, they were worried about her pregnancy. Well, my daughter heard all these, they're saying because her placenta was not in the correct place. The baby's got to work harder, so the baby's they think is not gonna make it, and they told Jennifer so. And so she may or may not be pregnant by 37 weeks. She may have to be induced at 37 weeks. And tomorrow she is 37 weeks. But the baby is already over 4 pounds in her womb. So she's going to be fine. My daughter's going to be fine. The baby's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. So praise God. It's an answer to prayer. Let me tell you, I have been praying so hard for my daughter and her family. I was FaceTiming her this morning. And so I got to see my grandson in action. And even though he's wearing those glasses, he's a happy camper. He is a go-getter. He does all kinds of stuff. They even have a little Swiffer. My daughter put it on a short stick, so he goes and swiffers the floor. She told me how he picks up after his dad. Because my son-in-law is not much of a neat person, and he opens drawers and doesn't shut them. So little Richard goes behind him and shuts the doors and the cabinets and the whatever he opens, leaves open. He goes around and shuts everything. My grandson is now 28 inches tall. Keep in mind, he is not even quite a year and a half. And he, or wait, she told me the numbers. He is about 32 inches tall at a year and a half. I think my kids were like 26 inches tall at a year and a half. And here my grandson at a year and a half is over 30 inches tall. So exciting. Harrison is only 50 inches at 10. Wow. Yeah, my kids were not, they were slow growers. My son, when he was in middle school, was still, maybe chin height on me. I'm 5'3". But he was a powerhouse. Man, was he strong for his size. He loved to play football. That is awesome. And then when they realized how good he is and how strong he is, and had him in the linebacker position, he kind of started not liking it as much anymore. So I'm on row 49, I think, right now. I have to do at least 54 rows on the back. I finished a 370-yard skein on the back for this is Red Heart Super Saver, the 7-ounce thing of it. So that's kind of what I've been up to. Okay. I gotta tie the new yarn to the one I'm just finishing. Mhm. So, how are you all doing? Yeah, my sister-in-law and her husband were there too. And we kind of did our own thing during the day, and at night we would meet and have supper together. So it was wonderful. All good here, just nighttime chores and getting ready for bed. Awesome, Dawn. You love on that Harrison. What a special little guy. And you know, my grandson looks so much like his dad, but he acts just like his mom. Awesome, Tofu. Still crocheting the baby blanket. I was thinking about making a baby blanket for my granddaughter, soon to be I think it's a girl. They think it's a girl. Um, so but I made a blanket for my grandson, and I don't think they appreciated it too much because it was acrylic. They wanted cotton, even though it was a premium acrylic. So I don't know if I want to make another one for them. But I got them what they asked for, which is not homemade crochet items, which was diapers and wipes, like none the kind for sensitive skin, hypoallergenic baby wipes. So I got them like a case of those. Well, a big thing of them, like 700 baby wipes in there. And a package of size 1 diapers. Maybe when the baby gets older, you can crochet something. Yes. I've already crocheted other like toys, like little Christmas balls. I've crocheted those for my grandson. And then I showed him how to take one of the bins he has for his toys and how he could toss them in there. So I made them for Christmas. I gave it to him at Christmas time. Yeah, when they get a little older, I'll make them stuff, more stuff. In a couple weeks, we're going to the Festival of Trees starts at the shrine. And so we're gonna have to set up the Christmas tree in a couple weeks. So looking forward to that. Get it out of our living room. It's still set up in our living room. Your tree is going to be a big hit. Yes, I think so too. A guy in the Misfits group that I made this for showed a picture of it to some people, and they want to bid especially just on that tree. So who knows how much that tree is going to bring in. Don says middle daughter, son-in-law, and grandkids are coming to visit in 2 weeks. Woohoo! How exciting, Don. That is so awesome. Thank you so much. My tree is awesome. You know, I fretted over how to put it together. It's still not exactly the way I wanted it. We are going to have an early Thanksgiving. Wonderful, Dawn. How exciting. That is so wonderful. So I think my daughter is actually due in 3 weeks from tomorrow. And so the 27th or 28th of November. I think she said the 28th. See, now I've got a blue, I rolled it up this way with the caker. The one that makes yarn cakes. And then I also bought a thing of blue because I don't think I'll have enough. I may, but I may not. So awesome. So good to be back. So we went where it's warm, but I'm not a sun worshiper. I don't like laying out in the sun. And one of the days we were there was a terrible day for me. The walking was pretty, hurt me a lot. It's one of the only days that I walked 10,000 steps. And it was so frustrating, so hurt me so much. I got bit when we laid outside by the pool. So I got a lot of bite marks on my feet and on my lower legs, like my calves or shins. And it was miserable. So I couldn't be out there very long. But one of the days I got a massage, a long massage, 80 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes long. Yeah, that sounds miserable. It was. But on one of the days we were there, I got a long massage. Felt so good. And then I went back to the room, and my husband showed up because who knows what he was doing. I don't know whether he was laying out in the sun or what he was doing. And I wasn't about to go look for him. I was just so relaxed. And I went back to the room, and I was sitting there just enjoying how good I felt. And my husband comes in and says, "You look so relaxed. You need to get a massage every day we're here." Which I didn't do because one day I had a lot done. I did a hydrotherapy session. Hydrotherapy, you go in the sauna for 5 to 10 minutes, then you go into a steam room for five minutes. Then you go in a cold shower. And man, I couldn't stand that. I was jumping all over the place. And then you go into a whirlpool tub for about 5 minutes. I like the idea of a massage, but I also don't want people touching me. Well, they gotta touch you for you to get a massage done. For most of it, they had a blank, like a sheet over me to work on my back and my neck. You never had one. Oh man, it felt so good. Maybe someday. Was the whirlpool nice? Yeah, I'm not going to do the hydrotherapy again because once you get out of the whirlpool, of course you have to climb up on a platform to get into the whirlpool. So you got stairs. My balance isn't good. My coordination's not good. So I'm always looking for things to hold on to as I'm climbing stairs. My legs, when I got out of the pool, the whirlpool, my legs felt like jello. And I had to climb down the stairs. And that's just not something I'm going to do again. But after that, and then the massage for an hour and 20 minutes, which was wonderful, I went and got a manicure and pedicure. They trimmed my nails. I had them put clear polish on my fingernails, no polish on my toenails. Just get the calluses off and, soak them and, file and trim the nails. It sounds safer to skip the whirlpool. Yes. Oh, you got pampered. Yes, I did. Now, my sister-in-law, when she was there, she got a facial. I would have liked the facial, but mine was called the neck lift, and it was a total body massage. They put a mask on my neck to try to lift the skin off my, on my neck. So it was very nice. I think I'm gonna do that whenever we go back there, because we're planning on going back there next year. Let me see. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. I'm counting off something and I'm not sure. Good idea to go back. Yes. They had a special thing like Mexico does. They call it Day of the Dead. It's like where the lost souls or the souls of the deceased can come back and Don says I should take my mom for a spa day when we go up there this summer. She'd love that. My son even told my husband, I want to give mom a spa day for my birthday last year or 2 or 3 years ago. I don't remember. But so I got a facial, I got my nails done, I got a massage that day. That was here near where I live. Sue says hi to Don and Tofu. Hi again, says Don. Let's see. 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. How are you, Sue? I'm bragging. People are amazed that Casey and I have been married for 32 years. And then they start talking, you don't hear about it that much. And, we give hope it's good for our grandchildren to know that their grandparents are still married and love one another. And Casey and I were away when we celebrated our 32nd wedding anniversary. We went out to a couple nice dinners with my sister-in-law and her husband. They've been married 47 years. So, who's lucky, Don? Who's lucky? Your husband. Any husband who can keep his woman happy for 30 plus years. It goes both ways. I'm lucky too because I can keep my husband happy for 30 plus years too. Happy wife, happy life. Yeah, it's also happy house, happy spouse, happy house. So it goes both ways. Keeping each other happy. It's my aim to keep my husband happy. Keep my relationship strong with the Lord. And pray for my husband every day and everyone who's around us, everyone who works with him, everyone he goes to the shrine with and lodge. I pray. That's my most important job in life is prayer. So glad you all could join me this evening. I'm working on a cardigan, and it's gonna be royal blue. This is the back. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I also wanted to let you all know that Saturday we're gonna go spend part of the day with my daughter and my grandson. I'm looking forward to it. I will still do the devotionals. I will resume devotionals tomorrow morning. We got home late last night. I mean, like midnight, which is why I didn't do the devotionals this morning. But I will restart them tomorrow. I had to sleep in a little longer this morning. How nice. Yeah. So, what are you working on, Sue? I was looking at a Mary Maxim catalog today. So tempted to order some things like a kit to make snowflake pot holders, but I didn't. You're still working on a Halloween basket or a blanket. Sorry. Awesome. Wonderful. I would not want to work on using black yarn. And Halloween has a lot of black. So I don't think I would do Halloween stuff. They're having a premiere week right now. Wonderful. Dawn says, "Oh no, Sue, don't tempt me." Right? I told my son I wanted a gift card to Michael's, or I was thinking of telling him or Lion Brand or Premiere or someone for Christmas. Orange, purple, and green colors. Awesome. I will be right back, everyone. I will be right back. Give me a few minutes, okay? I'm back. Who doesn't wear colors, Dawn? Oh, you're making a black sweater for your daughter for Christmas. Oh, wow. She doesn't wear colors. Those colors sound nice together, Sue. Yes, they do. Orange, purple, and green colors. Awesome. Wonderful. Yeah, I told my daughter, I says, one of these days I'm going to have to learn how to FaceTime. And so she started FaceTime right then and there in the conversation on my phone, texting. I know how to video chat you on Facebook, but I didn't know how to video chat on regular text messages or phone messages. She requested it, Dawn says. I suggested a scarf or mittens, and she went straight to sweater. She wanted to challenge you. I once had a crochet book of patterns, Afghan patterns that I bought. And I told the kids to look through there and find a blanket they want me to make and choose the colors. I'll make it in their colors. And my son they opted to choose the hardest patterns in the book. I still could not make the one my daughter suggested. I even went to experts in crochet to try to figure out this instruction for a certain row. And they can't do it. Dawn says, I had to FaceTime with my dad today because he needed computer help. Wonderful. I saw my grandson swiffering on the floor. My daughter also sent me pictures. I thought it was so cute, but I can't show them to you. Sorry. To keep his glasses on, they use tape on the side of his face to hold the glasses in place. He won't take them off that way. But he, because if, and Jennifer has decided that she believes in natural consequences. If they go somewhere, like to the park, and he takes his glasses off, they leave. Sue says, it seems like you were gone for a long time. Well, we left Tuesday the 28th, and we came back on the 4th. So we were gone 8 days. Oh, okay. Yeah, my husband would like to do a longer trip next time. I don't know if it'll be next year or the year after, but we may take 2 weeks. I don't know. And we'll probably not be going away for our anniversary. Well, you were missed. Well, I'm back. I'm glad you missed me, but I'm glad to be back. Awesome, Sue. I missed you all too. I get so confused with the half double crochets because I just instinctively want to do double crochets. Because it's like I have to take the 2 off and after I yarn over and pull through, and it's hard for me to do all 3 at the same time. I prefer double crochets over half double crochets. I know that's weird. A lot of people love half double crochets. I mean, they are pretty when you get them done. If you don't have to keep taking it apart to redo it. You too? What, you have problems with double crochets? or half double crochet, Sue? It's like those two have to come off with the yarn over, and then I have to work harder to get that third one off. If that makes any sense. It's hard to get them all three off at the same time. Yeah. Oh, you prefer double crochets as well. Okay. Tina hates doing single crochets all the time. For a little bit, she doesn't mind, but not all the time. Not doing a piece of all single crochets. She likes half double crochets and double crochets, and I don't know, the sweater I'm making is half doubles through the back loop for the whole thing. Wow. And I'm going through both loops, both top loops. But that would be amazing. I'm using a K hook. Hello, Cricket. How are you? So good to have you here, Cricket. I wasn't about to knit a sweater. Ah. You're making is half doubles through the back loop for the whole thing. Wow. How are you, Cricket? It would never be done by Christmas if you were knitting it, right? Takes me months to knit anything substantial. So I don't see a purpose for knitting anything. Cricket says it is good to see you all. It's so good to have you here, Cricket. Okay, good night. Who's leaving? Okay, Tofu's leaving. Good night, everyone. Good night, Tofu. Hope to see you around. I'm good. You've just been really busy the last 6 months. Wow. Well, busy isn't bad most of the time. Sue says, I'm going to get ready for bed too. Okay, good night, Sue. Hopefully I could see you in the morning. You sent a pic of the sweater. Awesome. I can't look at it. My battery died. My phone died. It's a tutorial on YouTube helping my son fix his house up. Oh, wow. Sorry, my phone died. I couldn't, I was gonna pull it up and show you all on the YouTube, but it'll have to wait till tomorrow morning. Awesome. I hope you all have a wonderful day, evening. I'm gonna have to get off here. I just missed you all so much. I didn't want to wait until tomorrow to go live, but I'll be on in the morning. I'll watch you sometimes in the morning, just can't comment on his TV. Yeah, my aunt has the same issue. She likes watching me on her TV and doesn't know how to comment from there. So, all right. And Dawn posted a link for the pullover sweater she's making. I'm glad you came on. Hopefully I can get my break on time. Work's kind of busy right now with the holidays coming up. Yes, I can imagine. What was you making? I am making, this is the back panel of a cardigan. So, love the color. Yeah, royal blue is my favorite color. I have blue eyes. So blue makes my eyes pop. It looks really good. You're working on a blanket? Wonderful, Cricket. I don't know if I've talked to you in a long time, but I'm going to be a grandmother again at the end of this month. Maybe sooner. But the baby is thriving. She's a little thing, 4 pounds right now, is what they think she is. Have a good night, Michelle and Cricket. See you in the morning, hopefully. Yes. How sweet, your daughter. Yes. This one's supposed to be a girl, but they're not sure. Well, they're pretty sure, but you can't be 100% sure. They think it's a girl. So, how is Camper? Last I heard, well, I don't know. She texted me last night or this morning, asked if I was home yet, and I said yes, I was. Responded in text, but I haven't talked to her. So I don't know exactly how she's doing, but she's around. Why she's not here, I don't know. But that's okay. I'll be going live at 6:30 in the morning tomorrow. But I'm going to get off here and get ready for bed and check my last load of clothes that I did. You know how when you come home from vacation, you got a lot of dirty clothes? Yeah, we washed a lot of clothes today. So good to see you all, and thank you all for being here. May God richly bless each and every one of you. Have a great evening, everyone. I'll see you in the morning. Bye for now.